Screen Beam viewers, welcome back. Welcome back to the same old thing that you used to. Where the game ain't the same when you've been around. Oh, there when I need you. Man, these are my like, cause you got him on the spot. Screen things back. Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back. Now, let's look at this. Because the narratives always change, but they always change against you. They never change for you. So let's look at what's happening here. Adam Sandler is an NBA scout for the Philadelphia 76ers. He spent his whole life being a scout, all because he couldn't be a head coach based on an incident that happened when he was in college. He was being judged by that only. Now, the fact of the matter is, we've had a scenario and a situation in which these incidents, unfortunate incidents, reared its ugly head yet again. And because of it, he's sent to go find, he finally gets his assistant coaching position. As Ben Hogan plays the son of the owner, and the owner happens to pass away right after giving Adam Sandler's character the dream job and the opportunity that he wanted, that he lusted for so much and fought for. After this opportunity that he fought his whole entire career to get towards, this happens. It was very sad to see. But after this happens, everything changed. You know, he's back to being, instead of the assistant coach, they want him to find that missing piece. Because the player the son wanted, that they went and got, it's not the guy. He's not ready. So they want Adam Sandler to go on the road, find that missing link that's going to make the team get to the next level. So he goes to another country, in France, scouting another player. And before he could see that player, he's watching a street ball hustle game and see this guy with tremendous upside, tremendous ability. So he wants to bring this guy in and said, this is the guy. So Ben Hogan, who's now the owner of the team, he has a relationship with the daughter of the team, but she's letting the son run the day-to-day operations while she stays a silent partner. But the son and, you know, they kind of clash. And he said, well, you sure this is the guy? And, you know, there's a couple of NBA players in it, Dirk Nowitzki. So he brings this guy in, you know, he's ready to go. And once he gets there, immediately, they said, no, keep looking. He's not the guy we want. I don't know nothing about this guy. He hasn't played in years. The owner of the son doesn't want him. Wants him to keep looking and skip over this guy. So Adam Sandler brings this guy over himself with his own money and lies and tell them the 76ers is doing it just because he says once they see the guy, they're gonna change their mind. Now, Anthony Edwards plays the nemesis in this whole thing. Like, he's the #1 draft pick, like, being scouted, and he's just talking to this guy, throwing him off his game. But Anthony Edwards plays the villain. Why? Because he's the dark-skinned black man. Perfect villain, right? So whenever you see him, he's the villain. And you know, they want to make sure he's the nemesis to this guy. He's playing mental mind games with him on the court, trying to get him upset, piss him off. No, it was very well done. It was a great movie for Adam Sandler. You know, it always fit around his role because he loves basketball, plays it a lot. His thing is the movie Hustle is, I mean, if you haven't seen Hustle on Netflix, definitely do it. I give it 3 stars out of 4. Excellent movie to watch, very engaging, and you want to see how it ends, how it turns out. Yeah, the 76ers passed on the guy, right? And Adam Sandler took a chance. You know, he didn't want to be out there on the road. He's missed all his kids' birthdays, traveling all the time, being a scout. He wanted a shot at it as an assistant coach so he could be home. So they put him back out on the road, and he walked away from everything and quit. Quit and started training this guy and was representing him as his agent. Oh no, it's a very good movie. One of Adam Sandler's best movies he's done in a while. I liked him in Uncut Gems. He played a great character, played a Jewish juryman on a jury store. This movie was great. The NBA players was in it. It's a lot of NBA players in this movie. It's a very good movie. Netflix is starting to take over the movie game right now. They're spending big money. They got The Gray Man coming. The Gray Man it's the most expensive movie Netflix has ever bought. They spent $230-something million on this movie. They paid to have this movie done themselves. This is an original, The Gray Man. So that's how much they believe in it. So Netflix is getting more and more into these like exclusive movies. Man, I remember when Netflix first started, when you could order DVDs off Netflix and they used to mail them to your house. This was 2009. And I said, man, I don't know how they gonna make money, because all somebody got to do is not return the damn DVD and say they never got it. This is crazy. So Redbox came out, said we're gonna put up these little things outside grocery stores. But people swipe their cards, get the movie. But I'm like, what if they don't return the movie? And they just decide, hell, I'm going to keep it. Well, they would bill their card for the entire movie, because once they swipe it, they have their whole debit card information. So now, people was trying to use those pay cards or whatever, and they were like, look, we've already made our movie back money off those movies or whatever. We could reprint those movies. It's nothing to get those movies back. We're going to rent that a couple times. For every one time that happens, we're seeing the returns of a whole different era. Then they noticed something else that no one else had noticed. A lot of different changes on what the dynamic was, on what people was watching. So Redbox and Blockbuster Video was sitting there like, what's going on? Family Video didn't get involved at all. They just worried about families, and they were properly placed in the towns they needed to. Because in those towns, that's where the bulk of their money was. The bulk of their money was in those towns. Family videos were properly placed. And because they were properly placed in those towns and those areas, then, you started to see a whole difference between how people were moving. Adam Sandler can ball. He can run a 5. Like, he got the little bank shot from the corner bank shot. That's him. He could pass. Adam Sandler, he played 5-on-5 and ball and all that. Like, that's his thing. That's why you see basketball in a lot of his movies. Like in what was that? Grown Ups. They had the basketball game. Definitely a different time and era. You gotta make up your mind. What is it that you want to do? That's what Adam Sandler did. He made up his mind on what it was that he wanted to do in life, and he did it. But he loved basketball. Like, Kevin Garnett was his co-star in the movie Uncut Gems, because he was betting on the Celtic games and all this stuff. Well, Kevin Garnett was special. I know it's a lot of weirdness going on with the mobile right now, so we're gonna have to like wipe a lot of stuff clean, but yeah. Yeah, man, you know, it is what it is. They stop one thing and they come with another thing. And you just got to be prepared for everything. You know what I mean? I think Adam Sandler with this film did a great job. You got to watch the film and see how it turns out. It's exhilarating. You're called into the action. Basketball looks real. And you see what it takes for an NBA basketball player to make it to the top. So, that being said, I'm out.